Hi people, it's probably time for us to think outside of the box, the normal boxes. And as you see around this screen here, it's a different shape. It's a futuristic shape, wouldn't you think? I mean, it's not a circle, it's not a square. Is it a hexagon? But it's very kind of Star Trek, Star Wars, isn't it? And what I'm trying to do in this world is try and get people to think outside of the box, the normal boxes, to combine the boxes, to make new shapes, or shapes that are not seen so much. Maybe they're not new shapes, maybe they're just shapes that are rarely seen because the shapes don't show themselves too much in the open light, in the open communities, because what we're really talking about is communities are not that open for difference. Still, we do live in a democratic society, most of us, but in reality there's not a lot of democracy, and there's not a lot of people accepting difference. We thankfully have got to a stage where technically handicapped people who could be mentally handicapped or physically handicapped, those people are now much more accepted into the community. We have ramps going up to libraries and into cinemas, and special buses for these people to be able to be transported wherever they need to go. That has been a great change. Also, another great change that happened in life is that women were allowed to wear Levi Strauss jeans. Many moons ago, women wore dresses and makeup and had long hair. And then some woman said, well, I like wearing jeans and I want to have my hair short. Or I like wearing jeans and I like my hair long. And nobody said really boo to that. I mean, they thought they were all dykes, lesbian, or whatever. But at the end of the day, they got away with it. They got to wear what they wanted. And the handicapped people of the world have got the recognition that they are people altogether at the end of the day. Now, what we're trying to do here in this shape here that I've created for us, excuse me, what we're trying to do here is get you all to be aware that there are those of us in this world, in this box. Maybe males are this point here, females are this point here, and here, and here, and here, and here. These are different sexes. Okay? Difficult to do this should have mirrored this. So these are all different sexes here. I would call this XXY sex up here, which can be males and females. They've basically got 3 chromosomes as opposed to 2. You see, males up here have XY chromosomes, and they are technically supposed to be males. And here, XX females. But in fact, we can go here. Up there is also XY females. And here, we've got XX males, because these things happen. Then here, we've got XO, which is Turner's syndrome, if I remember correctly, from my days on xxytalk.com, where I'm banned still for ridiculous reasons, because here I am voicing my opinions and voicing my theories and being essentially a voice amongst now a slowly growing XXY community. There's a huge transgender community out there. The transgender would be swimming in this whole area here, and then suddenly going, oh, I can be accepted if I go this way or if I go this way. Basically, they're going to be males or females. But the reality is that there's a whole stream of connectedness all over this box, you know? And I think we need to just cover it over, sort of, and say, look, we're people. We're just people. We are trying our best. Trying our best just to have peace and love and respect. Respect, you know? But it's difficult unless we realise what shapes we're dealing with on this planet, don't you think? I mean, architects need the right shapes to construct excellent buildings that stand on the ground for a long time and are useful. Equally, I am a people architect, in my opinion. Correct me if you think I'm wrong, but I think I'm an architect for people and structures of how we live together on this planet. And in order to live together on this planet, we need to understand who we're living with and what different shapes we're living with on this planet. And also realise that this border here that I've created for the video is this border here, okay, it is it is, now you see XXY, hormone imbalance, male here, hormonally imbalanced male here, forgetting what he's saying. I thought it was going so well until now I forgot. Oh yes, that all the shapes together, combined together, create this wonderful shape here, and it gives us that hole to look through and say, okay, we can do it, we can all go through this hole together, and understand the different dimensions and understand each other much more than we are at the moment. We just need to understand the different shapes, the different sexes, the different genders, the different individuals. And maybe this is a question to put forward to all of you who listen to this. Maybe there are no different sexes. Maybe it's maybe we're just all different types of individuals, and we have been brought up to believe that, there are male characteristics and female characteristics. Certainly in language, in certain languages, French, Spanish, Czech, German, not English, but they've all got a table is either male or female, a chair is male or female, certain foods are male and female. Now, is that warped or what? That's the question. Is that warped or what? Why do we categorize things as being male or female? Surely that is too rigid a construct for the mind. And yes, in certain languages there is the neutral, but in our own discussions of people on this planet, what do we call neutral of the sexes, the male and female sexes? What do we call the neutral? And that's a rhetorical question, because the truth is, we call those people weird, queer, freaks, unusual, rare, things like that. And actually the reality is that us freaks, weird and rare people are not rare at all, and we're not freaks. We are individuals. We are shapes that have not come into your reality too much or yet, but we are there, and we make up the world just like your shapes do. So let's shape up, world. Let's really shape up, and let's get it together, people. Be yourself, and by being yourself, we make up the world automatically. Peace.